What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be covering some gameplay for the Striker Draco list that my friend Ryan had showed off on the channel. We're just going to watch through some replays. He's going to give us his commentary on how to play the deck so that you guys have a better understanding of how this deck works.
Yeah, so this first replay is against Trizu, and it is right before I switched the hand traps out. This replay is actually why I switched the hand traps out, because I was like, they just don't fit well. I was like, I'd rather just draw more resources, so just go ahead and get into the game. I'm going second.
Playing in some kind of Tri-Brigade variant. And that Veiler will come in pretty clutch against their turn one play then for this replay.
Yeah. And then I know he's playing Trizu because he discards the Ram
Right there, yeah.
And because he decided to discard the Ram, I waited to see how many he banished before I Veilered. If he was banishing more than 3, I wasn't gonna Veiler, and the reason why is because I felt like he would have went into a zoo play after if he did banish 3. But if he only banished 2, then I was gonna Veiler, because in my mind it meant he didn't have the zoo play, so I didn't have to worry about a Dryden. So and then obviously he banishes 2.
Yeah, and at this point he's got what, the Ram engrave, and that's it?
Yeah, he's got the Ram engrave, and he hasn't committed his normal summon yet, but he decided to.
Oh no, he had 2 more engrave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he still gets to go into Bear Brum, into Appaloosa.
Yeah, and I was in my mind, I was like, I don't care about the Appo because I just clear it with the trap card. So.
True. This deck doesn't really care about the Appaloosa that much.
Yeah.
All your stuff's big, or it's not really worth negating. Or I mean, I guess Ray tag out's worth it, but.
And then here I either have to commit to summoning Ray or summoning Dynamite, and he max C's, and he makes my play even more correct. Like, there was no reason for him to max C there. We clear the Appo for free. I go for attack, and then here people activate the Apocalypse, and I've seen it a bunch on the ladder. Even when like I was playing pure Draco, I misclicked and added the Apocalypse on field. They out your Apocalypse immediately with the Sharig. So I didn't want to clear a source of interruption for myself. So
it was more worth it to you to keep the than keeping the actual body on board.
Yeah, because if they clear the Apocalypse, my Dino Knight can't attack over Sharig.
That's true. So the Sharig would essentially clear both.
Yeah.
And here he gets to recycle all of his resources back, banish your card, search his play for next turn.
Yep. And then thankfully I have the Torrential, and I get to say no to playing. Like I'm forcing him to have like a second extender somehow.
Yeah, because he brought
with only 1 card in hand, and then he has the Lightning Sword.
He made the misplay there of not leaving anything banished for
the Sharig
too. He definitely had the stuff engraved that he could have used.
Well, he had nothing engraved for the Revolt.
He did. He linked off with Karis, Bear Brum, and Kit.
Correct. Yeah, but the Bear Brum was special summoned by.
Yeah, but you have the 2 names, right? So if you leave the if you leave at least 1 banished, then you get to search the 3rd Nerval. And when the Sharig dies, instead now he's top decking because he didn't play his resources right.
That's true. Yeah.
And you drew Ray, so we're playing a different game now.
I just go Ray, summon Halate attack, dump the engage. And then I summon the Kagari and add the engage back, and I choose not to activate it because he has to commit to, he's top decking, he has to commit to normal summon. So if he normal summons, I just Torrential and I have double engage to play, and I actually just don't care about whatever he normal summons.
Man, Torrential's such a blowout card.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. The only deck that actually plays around it, funny enough, is Drytron. So yeah, he commits to the normal summon there. I'm like, I don't give a flying heck. I activate engage. And then I area 0, and then I was like, I obviously don't want to clear my own engage, so I'll just try to clear this to search something. I whiff, so I'm like, that's fine. Having a card to play the next turn is fine.
Mm.
And then I go Ray attack for 15, and then I tag Shizuku and said I ought to take because there's nothing I need to dump here. I just want to add at this point. And then I add multi-roll to guarantee myself a play for the following turn, because multi-roll clears the area 0 and summons. But he draws Tenki, which gives him a play. So, and funny enough, he had to draw either the Tenki or the Fractal here, because you're only playing 2 of the other Tri-Brigade stuff besides Nerval. You're playing 3 of that, right? And he already went through double Karis, double Kit, so he had to draw one of these to have a play. Or a Zoo Monster. A Zoo Monster probably would have been really good for him.
If he sees a Zoo Monster, though, he Zeus's you, right? And then he triggers Area 0 and your Apocalypse.
To clear his Zeus.
Yeah, so you get to chain block, or like basically set your chain so that your area... your striker summons on chain link 1, and then his Zeus is popped on chain link 2.
Yeah.
Or chain link 3? 2. Yeah, because the Zeus won't trigger.
2. Yeah.
Maxi.
Yeah, I draw the Maxi here, and I'm like, this is kind of useless, so we just...
You've got the areas... Yeah. You've got the area 0 plus the multi-roll that you searched.
Yeah. So I just clear the Fractal, I multi-roll, pop the area 0, and we have to wait for the area 0 to hit grave because I had only double engage in grave for spell cards. So
nice.
And we widow, and then I'm expecting him to scoop here as soon as I take this, and he doesn't scoop, so I just BM him with the striker.
Non-toxic, non-toxic. This is optimal. This is for ladder missions. You know, you have to attack.
True. Special summon a monster.
Yeah. Yo, true. Special summon a monster.
Special summon a monster. So yeah. So that was against Trizu.
Wait, what's this next duel?
It's versus the Chadster.
Oh, not the Chadster, the Chadster. Oh.
The Chadster.
Wow, dude. Damn. Rough time for the Chadster, stuck in gold. SMH.
Rough time for the Chadster. Yeah, so this is verse Dogma Invoked Shaddoll. Wow, I said that really delayed. This is verse Dogma Shaddoll Invoked.
Classic. Make Winda turbo deck with a
Make
Macabre.
Winda turbo deck. So, funny enough, this benefits me a lot normal summoning the Ray, because I play around the Shaddoll Fusion. Granted, I didn't know I was playing around the Shaddoll Fusion, but yeah, I play around the Shaddoll Fusion.
Huge brain. He saw that he was a Chadster, you know. Chad's normal summon Alistair, so he knew he was ready for him to slam down the Shaddoll Fusion.
Yeah,
and have to use his whole hand to make Winda.
And the best
he
part
used the Alistair?
Yeah, he uses the Alistair for whatever reason. So he uses Alistair Wendy, and so the moment he used the Wendy, I was like, okay, if he triggers the Wendy effect, I just Ray summon Kaina, target the Winda because he can't do anything else.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what happens. And then he chains Maxi like a pro gamer. He gets an extra card.
Dude, the ladder
is dummy thick with
is filled with a lot of stuff. People really like clicking yes to Maxi.
Yes.
I think
he got his one draw.
I think people have learned that if you click yes to Maxi, half the time your opponent will scoop. So maybe that's what he thought was going to happen here.
Yeah. So he activates the floor. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why he activates floor here, but he activates floor, and at this point, I'm safe from him summoning anything else. I know this is a Squamata because he set it off the Wendy. And this guarantees him a dragon, and I don't want to let him dragon pop anything. So, because I area 0 targeted trap, I'm going to pop the random face down. I could pop the floor, but I was thinking, man, is there a way I can kill him? So I choose not to pop the floor this turn. So he summons the floor. And then I resolve the area 0, and I flip the best card in the deck, which is Engage. And then we go ahead and gain 100, and then return. We pop the face down. Happens to be a Wendy. Wendy doesn't trigger due to Winda.
Yeah, because the floor already summoned this turn.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and draw an additional card off Heritage because Heritage is broken.
You're playing like all your cards just get so much free value. All the pops from the Draco cards, Heritage draws. What's the other spell card?
Draco Phoenix.
No. The spell card. The not Heritage. It's Disciples. Wait, is it Disciples?
Yeah, Disciples of the Draco Phoenix.
Oh.
Yeah.
The full name of the card. Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's the full name of the card.
Yeah, no, it probably is.
And then I was like, here. So the reason why I pop my area 0 and don't summon Ray is because I was like, I don't want the Ray. I want a Hercules base, and then I'm going to attack his Squamata because this is now unaffected by the Eagle Booster, and then I'll crash with his Winda and draw 2 for battle. Right. Little did I know that I don't get the second attack because this is Eagle Booster. So I don't get the freaking Hercules base effect. Yeah. Which plays into the question, with cards being unaffected, why is this able to equip? Why wouldn't this just fall to grave?
Oh, you anchored first. Or not anchored first. You
I Eagle Booster first. Yeah.
That's interesting. Is it supposed to work like that?
It doesn't Master Duel. I don't know if it actually works like that or not.
Cards being unaffected, they can still be targeted for effects, and the effects still apply to them. They're just unaffected by them, right?
Yeah, and it's probably the reason why. Because it's not an effect that's actively equipping this; it's a game mechanic. It being an equipped card,
it's just unaffected by the effect of the card.
Yeah. Of the card, yeah. So, which is weird because I think I still draw here.
Yeah, but I think that's the effect of Hercules base. Right, it's
yeah.
The monster it's equipped to destroyed something.
Yeah, and then I decided to Widow take the floor because I'm like, I can just Zeke banish the Winda and force him to be top decking the Shaddoll Fusion with a Widow Anchor and a Torrential set because I set the Widow off the multi-roll here.
Yeah, because by removing it like that, he doesn't get the one back from grave.
Correct. So I'm forcing him to have any kind of play at this point. And I think the play that he draws, like he draws nothing that can be played, and then I think he draws Maxi for turn, and he Maxis me on my turn, but I don't care.
Yeah, Maxi's pretty non-impactful against Striker to begin with, especially normal summon Striker Draco.
Well, and we talk about it in the deck profile, how you can kill under 5 summons. And that's actually what I'm going to end up trying to do. Like, I don't even need to make the access code here. So let's see how many summons I actually do.
Oh, multi-roll, send the...
the demise, because I didn't need to, yeah.
The demise that's been sitting there all game? Because you just had too many cards?
We have 1 summon because of the Shark Cannon. Widow Anchor doesn't count as a summon. So 1 summon here.
Yeah, the one.
We summon the Ray, and then he scoops 2, here.
And then
but that's 2. But then we're gonna link these 2 away into, I think, any link to. Well, obviously not one of these. I think I just go Phoenix. Yeah. So I go Phoenix, and then I activate Heritage, tribute summon this, and then that should be game. Let's see, 24.
He surrendered, so I don't remember how much life he had left.
He had 8,000 still.
Oh,
so
did he? Okay.
Yeah, it's 22 plus 19 is 41. Plus 39 is exactly 8K. Under 5 summons still.
From the 15 from
15
plus 24
because I was going to summon the Ignis by using the Heritage. So yeah, exactly 8K, and we play under the Nibiru because it's only 1, 2, 3, 4 summons.
Yep.
So
yeah, being able to normal summon some big monsters is nice.
Yeah. So yeah, the Chadster surrendered and we took the game.
Pour one out for our buddy the Chadster.
Poured one out for the ye old Chadster. So Yeah, not too bad. The deck is very consistent. Like,
Hmm.
and it when it's not consistent, there are a lot of times you just get to stall until you draw into what you need. Because of the apocalypse, because of torrential, because of just good cards. There can only be one. Like you get to stall quite a bit.
Your top deck potential is insane too. Like at any point, you could rip a draw three and
Yeah.
just be completely back in the game. Draw three into engage into something. If you have spells engrave already, into another +1. You get to normal your Ray and leave it for the next turn. That's gonna fetch another +1. Yeah, no, there's some really cool synergy between the deck. It's a shame that set rotation's banned because there's some really fun interactions with that card in this deck.
Yep. Being able to activate your diagram, activate
Hmm.
area 0 on their board, and then pop their area 0. And the cool part about set rotation is you get to play around imperm, you get to play around
Yep.
evenly matched. Like if they just go enter battle phase, you just set rotation, give them a face down card, and they can't evenly match
So
you
here,
now.
bro, you can have this.
Bro, you can take this L. Here you
Hey,
go.
I'm giving you a +1.
I'm giving us a plus
Out of the
one.
kindness of my heart. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you very much for showing off some of this gameplay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.